time has finally come. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am FPSPwny, and welcome to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, considered by many to be the greatest video game ever made. Apart from Fallout New Vegas, and Spec Ops: The Line, and Banjo-Kazooie, and Doom Eternal, and Cyberpunk 2077, and Portal 2, and Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, to be honest, because those are just those two Zelda games just appeal to me more personally. You know what, I'm getting offhand here, but yeah, no, we're finally covering a Zelda game for the channel, folks. And yeah, I figured Ocarina of Time was like the first Zelda game that I ever played. I'm sure it's the first Zelda game that many people played. So I figured it would be like, fitting to have this one be the first one that we cover on the channel. And I'm going to be recording this off of my Nintendo Switch because I like the higher resolution. Yeah, like the graphics look a little bit nicer. It's a little bit easier to record off of it as well. Although I do not currently have a save file on this particular save state, so let's get that sorted out, shall we? So what are we going to be naming our young boy Link for this adventure? We're going to be naming him Link, because I am a boring bastard. There we go, open the save file, and let us begin the adventure. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule. Long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. God damn it, Deku! The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. Or there, I don't judge. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. He's kind of a smelly loser like that. Foreshadowing is a literary device in which and he fucking murdered him. Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh god, yeah. I'm only getting over the first two films. I can't deal with the third. Oh, we're talking about somebody else here, aren't we? Oh, Navi the fairy. Oh, thank god. Listen to my words, the words of the, Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. That'll be climate change. Malevolent forces, even now, are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of this world. I'm the Deku Tree, and I support apartheid. No, I'm totally kidding, sorry. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. The Packers game starts in 5 minutes. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. So yeah, you better get a wiggle on, you little sprite, before everything goes to hell.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? I do not want to ask what he's doing to that thing. Yeah, maybe fly with your eyes open, mate. But yes, our young boy Link finally has a fairy. Hello, Link. Wake up. The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? If you think Navi is sassy, wait until you get to Majora's Mask. You finally woke up. I'm Navi, the fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. Sup? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Right, sounds good. Yeah, he probably needs help setting the DVR again. But yeah, no. We've got full 3D movement in this, because up until up until like Ocarina of Time, like all of the previous Zelda games have been like on a 2D plane. Like still like technically like adventure games, but although like not like one particular standout example that comes to mind is Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link, because that was like literally a 2D side scroller as opposed to the other games. Alright, meet our buddy Saria. Hi, Link. Sorry, couldn't resist. Alright, what are you going to tell me? Wow, a fairy! Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. Writing. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Yeah, okay, yeah. Take a shot every single time I say Great Deku Tree in this part. You are going to forget what your name is. So yeah, Great Deku Tree is just down... God damn it, I said it again, didn't I? Yeah, he's right down that hallway there, but something tells me we're going to run into a... Oh yeah, we've got to deal with this prick first. Hey you! Yeah. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy. What's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. Neither are you. What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Yeah, why would he summon you and not the Great Meadow? Because you give yourself nicknames? This isn't funny. Yeah, no it isn't. Get out of the fucking way. Yeah, I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and shield ready? Ah, really? I mean, I much prefer like something more OG, like gold and silver, or even like or even diamond and pearl. Oh, you were talking about an actual sword and shield, weren't you? Damn it! Don't you hate it when assholes are right about something? What? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Sheesh. So yeah, let's go and find those things, so that we can kill things. But yeah, as mentioned previously, indeed, like yeah, Ocarina of Time is the very first fully 3D Zelda game released for the Nintendo 64. And as a result, it does have... There are some limitations. There are ways in which this game is, like, absolutely... like, legit, not just iconic, but also, like, genuinely revolutionary for its time. But there are also ways in which it's also pretty limited. Particularly in terms of things like the camera control. Because you see those three little yellow circles up over yonder? That's where the C buttons are, and usually in 3D games on the N64, the C buttons are how you control the camera. In this game, however, they're used for item management, which is great. That was probably like the better idea, but it does mean we have somewhat limited camera control. We can basically center it behind Link, and that's about it, which can make things a little bit awkward. But not too awkward. It doesn't make the game impossible to play by any stretch of the imagination. It does take a little bit of getting used to. There we go. You came all the way up here. You're a real man. Yeah, tell Mido that. Look, isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with up C so that you can look around the forest with the control stick. And actually, yeah. Normally we could do that, but at the moment, since Navi wants to speak to us, the Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me. Yeah, you can only go into first-person view mode if Navi doesn't have anything that she wants to say to you. If she has dialogue, then she'll speak first. Okay, now first thing first, yeah, I want to head over here to get my hands on the our first major item, the Kikiri sword. The way we do that, just slink through this little tunnel here. There we are, very nice. And we do need to be somewhat cautious because there's a big ass boulder rolling about the shop that we need to avoid. There it is. It's not too difficult to avoid, just go in the opposite direction. Ow. Okay, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. God damn it. I could have sworn I saw it rolling the other way. I must have, yeah, I must have caught it going in a different direction. But yeah, we now have the Kikiri sword. On the equipment subscreen, select it with the cursor and equip it with A. This is a hidden treasure of the Kikiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. Alright, so yeah, first things first, yeah, open up the start menu, go to the equipment screen, and we can equip it there. There we go, now we can do some proper hacking and slash. Have I ever done any, played any hack and slash games? Shit.
Oh, I'm so bad at this!
Hack and slash games on this channel before. Not really too sure. I mean, that's not really how I would categorize The Legend of Zelda. These are very much 3D adventure games. I'm trying to think if there are any games that I've done where, like, my main weapon is a sword, though. I played plenty of games where I use guns. I've played a hell of a lot of games where I use guns. Actually, you know what? No, I tell you what. One example that comes to mind: the Crucible in Doom Eternal. Okay, so yeah. In order to make combat in this 3D, from a 3D perspective a little bit easier, we can do this thing called Z targeting. Press down Z, and you'll lock onto a target, so that you can centralize your attacks. You can still attack without using it. And truth be told, like, actually attacking enemies without using Z targeting really isn't that tough. But yeah, no, it is handy to have in a pinch. Particularly with some, like, bigger enemies where you need to track their attacks. Alright, so yeah, now we've got a sword, but next I need to find myself a shield, and I believe in order to get a shield, I think I need to have a minimum of 40 rupees. Yeah, look over here with Z and talk to me with A. And yeah, you can also use Z targeting to talk to people. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. Blah 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 blue, do the thing that I already did. So yeah, check out the Kikiri shop here. We can buy a bunch of different items, from Deku nuts to Deku sticks. D's nut. No, I'm just gonna shut up. Yeah, but yeah, we do need 40 rupees to get that shield. Alright, let's see where I can find some rupees. I think I can find some around these, yeah, we can find some around these bushes here. I think because I exited and re-entered this area, I think some of the rupees that I already picked up may have reset. Or maybe not just yet, no. Well, actually, tell you what, I think there's some rupees in this building here. Oh, no, not this one. This one's got heart containers. This one over here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, did you make this crockery yourself? I do make a pudding. Alright, there we go, we've got 33, and just need 7 more. Yeah, I'm gonna check this house over here, because I swear I remember there being a, like, yeah, one of these houses had some chests in it that had rupees in them. Unless I'm misremembering. Ah, yeah, I think it was this one. we go, 5 root. Yeah, there's a 5 in there. There we go. Now we have 43. I might as well grab these other two, though. There's a recovery heart. And 1 rupee. Excellent. Thank you for your generous donation. You will not be getting invoiced. Alright, anyway, now that we've got the 40 rupees, we can go and buy ourselves a shield, and we will be fully equipped to deal with the... Oh, for fuck's sake. And we'll be fully equipped to deal with the game's very first dungeon. Yes, thank you. I'll be taking one of these, thanks. You got a Deku Shield. Switch to the equipment sub-menu, sub-screen, and select the shield. Press A to equip it. Press R to crouch and defend. If you press R while Z targeting, you can move while defending. And I will not be needing to buy anything else, no. And yeah, just like with the sword, just select it in the equipment menu, and we now have a shield as well. But yeah, the Deku Shield is like a fairly decent shield, particularly actually not only when you're playing as Child Link. The only problem is that because it's made of wood, it is vulnerable to fire attacks. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shit. What's that? Oh, you have a Deku Shield? Yeah. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Yeah. You gonna take it off of me? Good grief, didn't think so. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? Yeah, tell that to most people who believe in conceal and carry. I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favourite of Saria in the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. Yeah, go and get yourself some grumble cakes. But yeah, now that Mido is pissed off, we can start attacking some enemies, and we can get our hands on some Deku Sticks, which will be handy later on. Also, yeah, if you Z target an enemy and press up on the C button, Navi will tell you about the enemy that you're facing. So this is a Deku Barber. Though it looks withered, it will hurt if you touch it. And yeah, like just slicing these things gives you Deku Sticks. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. Cool, he's a big boy. With a hell of a stash. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. I shall say this only once. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. God, what a massive thespian he is. Quite literally and metaphorically. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. I think wisdom might be somebody else, sorry. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Am I a bad enough dude to save the Deku? Yes. Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the Fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use Up-C to listen well to her words of wisdom. Alright, let's hit into that big old mush of his. But yeah, we're already at the first dungeon, folks, inside the Deku Tree. And it's really not too taxing, to be honest. It's the very first dungeon in the game, so it's it's not really too that's not really too surprising. Though the Deku Barbers are certainly putting up a little bit more of a fight. Hey, we got a Deku Nut. So we can select these on the sub-screen. Deku Nuts are basically flashbangs. There we go, get ourselves a bit more health as well. In fact, actually, since we actually have those available. Yeah, we can. Yeah. So in earlier Legend of Zelda games, like the original Legend of Zelda and A Link to the Past. Yeah. You only had one item slot for yeah, you only actually had one item slot available. So yeah, you could carry multiple items around with you, but you could only equip one at a time. Whereas in Ocarina of Time, you can equip 3 at once, which is really, really nice. It has to be said, I have played a bit of... Oh, hello. Look at this wall. The vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe we can climb it, Link. Thank you. Unfortunately, I won't be able to climb it just yet, though, because we've got those skulltulas climbing all about the place. I need to find something to kill them first with, because I can't reach with my sword. Hey, we found the dungeon map. Press start to get into the map sub-screen and view the map. But indeed, yeah. Yeah, it's not a particularly big dungeon. It's got a fair few, yeah, it's got a fair few flaws to it, but it's pretty straightforward. But yeah, I have played The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I've never actually completed it, however. Yeah, I've always gotten up to a certain point, and then I put it down for a while, and then I forget about it, and then just start a new save file. I do need to properly play through that game, though, someday. You can open the door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen. Thank you. But yeah, when it comes to Zelda games, it always kind of started and ended with the 3D ones. Anyway, we've got a Deku scrub. He's a proper scrub, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, he probably plays with aim assist on, doesn't he, when he plays Call of Duty games? Anyway, all I've got to do, put my shield up, defend, and pong his ass. He doesn't like that very much, but hey, at least he's apologetic. Ow, ow, ow! Forgive me, Master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold the control stick forward, you will roll on the ground, and then you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Heh. Well, try if you're feeling bold. Wahaha! Ah, he left me a little Valentine as well. Isn't he nice? But indeed, yeah. Just hold the control stick forward when you approach a ledge, and you'll automatically jump off. And as long as you hold it forward, you'll also do a combat roll when you hit the ground, which will negate fall damage. And we got ourselves a fairy slingshot. We now have a ranged weapon. Yeah, press C to take out and hold it. As you hold C, you can aim with the control stick, and release C to unleash a Deku Seed. If you want to shoot right away, when you first press C, hold down C a little longer to get a seed ready. And yeah, I better equip that as well. That is right. There we go. Excellent. And yeah, there we are. So we can aim and fire. No crosshairs, unfortunately, but you can usually get a fairly decent idea of where the seeds are going to end up. It's usually like right dead in the center of where the string is. And of course, we use Deku Seeds as our bullets, which are pretty plentiful, it has to be said. So we won't have to worry too much about running out of those things. But yeah, now that we have this, now that we have this thing, we can take out these big old spiders.
Spiders! A giant legion of spiders!
There we go. And there's one more up there. Oh shit. Boom. Headshot. Oh cool, I got more seeds back. I should also probably mention as well that I'm not actually, although I'm playing this on the Nintendo Switch, I don't have one of those wireless Nintendo 64 controllers. I never got around to getting one. I haven't gotten around to getting one of those just yet. So I'm actually playing this using the Pro controller, which on the one hand is a bit... Oh, hello, you're a big boy. Which on the one hand is a little bit tricky, because it means that for the C buttons... Yeah, there we go. Obviously, those are allocated to the control stick, which is a little bit finicky. Like, yeah, it takes some getting used to, But yeah, so it is very much doable, but it's preferably done with button inputs instead. But thankfully, because of the way that the Switch emulation works, as long as I hold down ZR and then I press one of the face buttons, those act as the C buttons, which feels a little bit more comfortable. Oh, hello. Alright, got ourselves a little time challenge here. But yeah, nothing too difficult though. Thank you. Cool. Money. And some more seeds. Don't really need those though. Alright, in our next chest here we have a compass. We can now see where we are on the map, as well as the locations of many hidden items throughout the dungeon. So yeah, if you pull up the map again, so yeah, we can see that there's an additional chest in this room. There's actually a chest in another chest in that room back there that I didn't. I think that might just be a heart container though. There's a chest down there, and also we can also see where we are on our mini map as well now, which is really handy. As well as the red triangle indicates where we entered the room, whereas the yellow triangle is obviously us. I'm going to activate the switch again, so I can get over to that area. Need to be a bit careful though, because there's a big old skeleton there. And you also have to kill one of these things. These are gold skeletons. Kill one, you get a token. What do the tokens do? We'll find out later. Okay, it's later. You collect enough of them and you get some special items. Get out of the way, you big bastard. Yeah, careful. There we are, that's better. Alright, as for getting out of this room, we need one of our deco sticks for that. Deco sticks are flammable, so we can use them to light torches. Oh yeah, and also another little trick as well. Deco sticks will eventually burn all the way down if you keep them out for too long. But if you put the deku stick away fast enough before it starts to completely burn away, like just say for instance swinging your sword, like you have it equipped and then you just swing your sword, that will actually restore its durability. Meow. Excellent. Deeper into the dungeon we go. Yeah, I did miss that chest back up there, but there is only a heart container in there, so I don't really need it. Ooh, hello. Yeah, we got another gold skulltula here. There's 100 gold skulltulas throughout the entire game. It's probably now will be a good time to actually mention this. This is not a 100% run of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Boo, you suck!
I'm just gonna play through the game how I naturally would. Going after like all of the getting as many heart containers as I can get. Like finding like as many items as that I normally go after. I do typically tend to go through after a fair amount of stuff when I play this game, but to this day I have still never 100% actively 100%ed it. Like, to give you an example of like the minimum that I'm going to try and do while playing the game, I am at the very least going to try and get find all of the fairy fountains. I'll try and find as many heart containers as I can on the main path. I want to try and get at least 50 of those gold skulltula tokens, because that's when you get like the majority of like the really useful rewards. And but yeah, that's about it. If I complete the game and I don't have like all of the items, oh well, too bad. There we are. Yeah, tell you what. Oh, God, fucking damn it! I've hit the wrong button. I tell you what, to make up for it, at some point in the not too well, actually, I'm not really too sure when I'm going to get around to doing it. But the next game, that Zelda game that I do want to cover is obviously Majora's Mask. When I eventually get around to playing that game, I tell you what, I will at the very least get every single mask in the game. I promise. And yeah, our Deku's stick all burnt all the way down. Boo! Alright. Got another scrub here. He ain't got no friends. He ain't got no Riz. Ow! Hang on, I was holding the wrong button down. I need to hold ZL, not ZR. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. Kinky.
Oh, not like that, pervert!
The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? I mean, you just betrayed your brothers, so yes. Ah, well, whatever. Alright, so there's another rupee, some more bullets, and, yeah, if you see one of like, these little eye emblems, like on a wall, that's an indicator to shoot it with a ranged weapon. Alright, oh, hang on, we've got some more words from Navi. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. Indeed. Let's, let me do... Oh, fuck. Sorry, wrong button. Yeah, no, I haven't missed anything else. Okay, cool. We're all good to go. But indeed, yeah, we can swim around as much as we like in the game, and if we press the A button, we can also dive. We can't really swim underwater properly, though, however. We can only dive. Yeah, so like, yeah, Link will dive straight downwards, and as soon as like that little countdown timer reaches 0, he'll immediately swim back upwards again. So yeah, it's not until like much later Zelda games where you can actively swim. And even then, I think it's only like 2 of them. I think Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. Yeah, stand next to this block and grab it to hold it with A. While holding A, you can push or pull it. If you stand next to the block and press A while pressing the control stick towards the block, you can climb on top of it. Pay attention to what the action icon says. So yeah, grab this, give it a good old shoving. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. So give us a bit more money, a bit more ammo. Climb on top of that. And make our way into this next room here. Which is, not really a hell of a lot in here. Ow! There we go. Give ourselves another Deku stick. Ooh, hello. And another one. Ooh, a third one. Lovely. Sticks for days. There we go. Yeah, like I said, yeah, like the Great Deku Tree really isn't particularly taxing or substantive. It's purely to get you used to the game's controls. Yeah, things do start to heat up from here on out. Like, yeah, after this point, though. Alright, so with that route down there. Oh, hello. Ugly little fuckers. These are Goma lava. I think we might have an idea of where this curse is coming from. Okay, they're not too difficult to deal with. Okay. Destroy that with some flame, with some fire. And let's also get this one over here as well. Perfect. got a Deku Barber over here where I can get another stick with some nuts from. I'm pretty sure that this wall back here is bombable. I can destroy it if I had bombs with me. I don't actually know if there's anything behind, what's actually behind there, though. It might be like a gold Skulltula or something. Off the top, I don't know off the top of my head, I'm afraid. Yeah, dickhead. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, I'm not being very cautious here, am I? There we go, that's better. Alright, I need some fire in order to burn away the web on the floor there. So let's just push this block down here, then we can make our way over to that torch. And then we'll be able to get some fire over here. Oh yeah, also, now that I've also pushed the block down, I can get the gold Skulltula here. Yeah, if you kill a gold Skulltula and then you leave the room without picking up the token, it'll respawn. There we are. Alright. Now, let's be quick about this. Excellent. Oh, God. Whew. It's thankful, isn't it? Yeah. Imagine if there wasn't any water down here. My adventure would be over. Alright, so it was, so yeah. 23 is number 1. Alright, come here. Come here, you bastard. How did you know our secret? How irritating. Yeah, spoilers. There's a traitor in your midst. Trust nobody. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. God, you really are a treacherous bunch. First you sell out, yeah, first your brother sells you out, and then suddenly you sell out your monarch. There we go. But yeah, once we head through this door, it's boss time. Now, where is she? Where is that big sucker? Ow, balls. Hello? Where you at, dog? Are you over there? Perhaps you're over here. Now, of course, I know that you're secretly back here. No, she's up here. There you are. Got nothing to say? Gross. But yes, this is Queen Goma, parasitic armoured arachnid. And really not terribly difficult to deal with, to be honest. Just shoot her in the face with the yeah, just shoot her in the face with the slingshot, and just go to absolute town on her eyeball. There we go. When her eyeball turns red, that's when it's exposed. Boom! And she is kaput. But yeah, jump strike, if you can time them properly, jump strikes do double damage compared to normal sword strikes. Also, fun fact, it is actually possible to kill Queen Goma in just, in like one single cycle if you use the Deku sticks, because if you jump attack with these, which I'm not very good at doing, hence why I didn't pull it off. You can like you can basically insta kill her. Well, not necessarily not insta kill, but kill her extremely fast. But yeah, with every boss that we defeat, we get a brand new heart container, Your maximum life energy is increased by 1 heart. Your life energy will be also be totally filled. So we now have 4 hearts instead of 3. We can now take a little more damage. And with Goma defeated, the curse has been lifted. Oh yeah, I'm a proper hero. I saved the day. Well done, Link. You're very welcome, mate. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? Sure, why not? I'm up for some world building. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. Hey, I've seen you somewhere before. It was Smash Brothers, wasn't it? This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile, sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Betty White, B. Arthur, I can't remember the third one. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Farore, the goddess of courage. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. She created Mars. Nehru. Poured her wisdom into the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. And Farore, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. Ah, so she created Robocop. The 3 great goddesses, their labours completed, departed for the heavens. And golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence. And the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. So yeah, we gotta go and find that Triforce, isn't it? Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Death curse? Wait, what? Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Oh, bollocks! We didn't actually save him. Sorry about that, old bean. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. You could have told me that beforehand. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me, for I will be one with the Matrix. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou shalt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me. And yet he didn't just take it. And I figured it'd probably be pretty easy to steal something from a tree. Oh, well, maybe he can't climb trees. But yes, we got ourselves our first sacred stone. the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the Great Deku Tree. The future depends upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi, the fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Good. Bye. With my dying breath, I curse Zoidberg. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Goodbye, Great Deku Tree. How very, very sad. That wasn't me, I swear. Hey, Link, what did you do? The Great Deku Tree, did he... unalive? No, he died. Why do we keep avoid saying that word? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. Yeah, because I'm the one who fucking murdered him. That wasn't the confession, by the way. No, that would be capitalism that murders trees. But yeah, no, that is yeah, no. So yeah, with the Great Deku Tree having passed away, all that's left to do now is venture forth from the Kokiri Forest and begin our venture proper. But we're going to be worrying about that in the next part. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Ocarina of Time. TCFN.